I'm telling you, baby, it's a beautiful day, man. RG3, Tracy McGrady.
This is a straight out win. Straight out win. Listen. Tracy pulled the wool on my eyes the first few years.
Team Matt, y'all got it this year? Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Our office pulls up. This is your boy Rampage Jackson.
The team in front of us took the lead, and we're ahead by 1, and we had the lead with 2 holes left.
2 holes left.
Hopefully our teammates can get it back.
It is a vainglorious day. I'm feeling swell on this golf course, as narrow as it is.
All right, no rushing because T-Mac pulled his hamstring. We got Sean Marion with cleats on. You know what I'm saying?
Wild War number 83. Right here.
Man, let me tell you,
The 83 Club.
it is an honor to know that you wore it because of that reason.
Back to the office pool with your boy Alex Lockhart, live from training camp, Charlotte, North Carolina.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy TD.
Hey, and your boy Alex Lockhart.
And this is the Office Pool, and we are back for season 3, man.
Nice.
It's dude.
Back like we never
Give me a
left.
pound down. Give me a pound down.
We back like we never left, man. Season 3 of the Office Pool live at Dave & Buster's. And you may not know about the Office Pool, but you definitely heard of Dave & Buster's before. So that's a heck of a combination, heck of a partnership.
Yeah.
And another way to elevate to the next level, man.
So, ladies, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's called the Alex Lockhart effect.
We just, hey,
So
we just try to take it up a notch, man.
when Alex Lockhart puts his finger on something,
Hey,
he'll say, "Hey, I need help," and help will come. And it's like we went from the small little
apartment.
apartment. We was actually filming at his house with a green screen background.
Yeah.
To an actual location here at Dave & Buster's.
On
man.
location at Dave & Buster's, Concord Mills, North
Golly,
Carolina,
dude.
in the building.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
This is amazing,
So
man.
We got some different apps that we have now. I've got Twitch. I didn't have Twitch last season.
Yeah, we got Twitch and Snapchat, and we'll be going
Snapchat,
Instagram Live. You know,
Instagram
after the break.
Yeah.
We'll have Jim Gries on
I can't wait to meet
from
you.
ESPN, and it's bro.
The fans are gonna love you.
What more could you ask for, dude?
I mean, if they could
Like and subscribe.
they hit that like button, they hit that subscribe button, man.
Yeah. So this is this is really important for us to like get out to the people. Like we want to give them a different feel on what actually, listening to guys that do sports betting and actually do sports betting for a living.
Right.
Right. And then kind of make ourselves presentable or actually likable to the public. Like a lot of those guys, those are kind of like,
We're gonna have some fun.
I can't say what I want to say.
We're gonna have some fun today.
But we're gonna have some fun.
We're gonna definitely have some fun.
Segueing back onto sports gaming, we are coming out with OfficePoolSundayPicks.com.
Correct.
And it is our app, our betting app. So we will be able to let you guys in on our betting experience and possibly taking some of our money.
Well, I know one thing's for certain, two things for sure. When I put my picks out there, people run with what I pick. They run. If I say I'm picking, no matter what I pick, I got people texting me like, "Hey, how comfortable you feel about your picks?" Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my pick each and every week here on the Office Pool. Trust and believe. I'm gonna throw my pick out there, and I'm not gonna moonwalk on it. If I throw a pick out there, you better catch it, and you better make your bet right on it. I'm for real. The people they can trust my picks.
All right. Anyway, so with Office Pool Sunday Picks, you don't need to go on Apple or Google Play. You can go straight to the URL.
Correct.
Signing up is for free. Our actual first live game is going to be this Sunday. For the Dolphins Bears preseason game. We'll be doing our Office Pool Bingo Blitz.
That's right. That's August 10th. Put that on your calendar. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity to win. Easy betting. I think it's also $5 or less.
$5. $5.
So
That's the first game.
Little bingo card.
Yeah.
Man,
You'll get your virtual digital bingo card.
Yep.
And it's a live time tracking. So while we're talking, while the game's going on, pass interference. Oh, that's a B.
There you go.
B1.
There's a
touchdown.
Right.
36 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So it's exciting. And then from there, once we get into the regular season, we will have our old school style office pool betting sheets.
And that's what I'm most excited about, the office pool betting sheets. And we have some fan base out there that understands that corporate office pool. You put money in. My boy Tony was telling me that he used to be the commissioner of his office pool betting at his job. So I know everybody knows somebody who was the commissioner for their office pool betting. So get your commissioners, tell them, hey,
usually it was the mailroom guy
or the HR person,
or one of
the supervisors,
the shift supervisor. Yeah.
So
for you young guys, this is what the office pool used to be back in the 90s before sports betting was legal. We would have an office pool commissioner. It'd be like your this old school fantasy style type league, right?
Yep.
You would get a sheet, a white piece of paper, 8.5 by 11, and that would have all of the games for Sunday.
And you check them off.
You could pick those games, and you could also pick the score.
The score. That you really get paid.
Yeah.
No, you can pick the score if it ended in a 0.
Exactly.
You can pick the number that was going to end in.
Exactly.
So even if you didn't have the right score, but you picked an even number or odd number, whatever that number was at the end of the score, you get paid for that too.
Yeah. So our sheets are going to be based off of that.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. So we have old school office pool betting sheets that will be virtually interactive on the app at officepoolsundaypicks.com. Do not miss our first game this Sunday. Dolphins, Bears, 1 o'clock. Be there. We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here at Dave & Buster's. As a matter of fact, if you're looking for us, you know where to find us. D&B. We're going to be here. Great food, great family fun. And now with the sports betting and live on location with the office pool, each and every Sunday, I would put that on your calendar that you want to be.
Put it on your books.
You definitely don't want to miss it. And like I said, if you can get in, and for people who haven't, I'm not a huge gambler, although I do like a gentleman's bet, whether it be on the golf course, whether it be against this guy and any other thing. Like, y'all want to see me on these pool tables at Dave & Buster's? Y'all want to see me over at the basketball? It don't matter. Even at Top Gun. I'll put a little.
Bro, I got you those last 2 games of Top Gun, man.
Yeah, but 2 out of what? And that's why betting is fun. Because you can win a little, lose a little. Man. But everybody's a winner here at Dave & Buster's, man. We all the winners here at Dave & Buster's. I'm ready to talk about the teams, man.
Yeah, Lee. So coming after this break, we are going to be talking about our teams. We'll have Alex's opinion on his Panthers, how they're looking during the preseason. We'll have my opinion on the Cowboys and what's going on with the Michael Parsons trade request and the few going there. And of course, Jim Gries is he's gonna definitely give his opinion and his insight and his two cents of what's going on. Yeah, we're only doing one take here, but yeah, we'll be right back right after this quick break, only on the Office Pool.
This is TD, and welcome to Office Pool Sunday Picks, where your premium office pool experience starts here.
This is your boy Lockhart. Like and subscribe.
Welcome to the world of Alex Lockhart, a renowned curator and the visionary force behind Lockhart Entertainment. Based in Charlotte, North Carolina, Alex has spent the past 21 years revolutionizing event marketing and brand exposure. At Lockhart Entertainment, Alex combines his mastery in curating unforgettable events with the star power of A-list celebrity influencers. His innovative strategies are designed to maximize clients' returns on investment, making brands shine brighter than ever before. From glamorous celebrity golf tournaments to thrilling flag football games, Alex travels the globe, connecting brands directly to consumers and creating experiences that resonate and captivate. Need your brand turned up to the next level? Alex Lockhart is the amplifier. Join him and Lockhart Entertainment to transform your marketing vision into a powerful reality.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back from the break, and we have a special guest.
Yeah,
Who's now going to be our co-host.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I mean, Jim is a part of this show.
The team.
Hey, Jim, are you with us, man? Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right.
Are we live?
So we are live. We are live, and we're back from the break. Jim, how's everything going, man?
Everything's great. You guys look great out there, Dave and Buster's, man. Look at that. I mean, that star on that chest looking good, TD.
I know, right? I wish I could rub it off on Alex.
Not happening. Forget about it.
Where's the Carolina blue, Lockhart? Where's it at?
It's in my heart and in my veins, Playboy.
Until we start betting.
Yeah,
Until we start betting.
What's up, Jim? Welcome to the team, brother. We want you're our number one draft pick to the team. We got Jim. Last time we kicked it, we were in Vegas having a great time.
Yes. The last time we kicked it, we was in Vegas, and we actually talked about the Alex Lockhart experience.
Yeah, well, we're here.
That is the thing now, right, Jim?
Man, we went from a penthouse restaurant at the Palms to a limo bus to a private event at our own private room in a private club. It was the Lockhart experience, no doubt.
Hey, well, none of that made the gram. You just put it out there. That's what I do, man, and I'm just glad to have you a part of the team, man.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
This office pool for season 3 has been amplified as of this very moment now that you're on the team. So we want to thank you for joining the team. Make sure everybody likes and subscribes. But we got some teams to talk about.
Yeah, man, that's that beautiful segue.
We got some teams to talk about.
So let's talk about our teams. Alex, you are up first. The Panthers are on the board.
Well, I mean,
how are you guys looking at it? How do you feel about the preseason mini camp, training camp?
Shout out to North Carolina. Everybody stand up, wave your shirt in the air like a helicopter, because that's how we feeling right now. An all-time high. Our draft picks were phenomenal. Man, the way Dan Morgan and the team and the coach and even Tepper got together to put the draft class, man, I'm tickled, and I am excited about what could be.
Yeah.
What could be a 10. No, I'm gonna go 8-8 season.
So Alex says 8-8. You know what I'm saying?
I'm throwing the 8-8 out there. I'm throwing the 8 out there. I mean, we got 4 wins last year. So I mean, if we can get 8 wins this year and then build on that to 12, because honestly, so I'm gonna tell you what the books say. The books say we're making the playoffs.
The books say
we're making the playoffs.
Let me find what book is that. What book is that?
The good book that Lockhart keeps right by the bed. That book.
Where does it say?
So it's gonna say Tampa Bay. I'll be honest. For the division, it's gonna say
Tampa Bay winning the division.
Baker Mayfield. But we're gonna get
Jim,
Baker.
Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this, dude?
I mean, I'm gonna get to go first. So the fact that y'all gonna both go for the same team, I can be optimistic for Carolina.
Okay.
And I said 8-8. However, I think that we could make a run for the playoffs, with the receiving core that we have. With our first round pick, we got a receiver. Like everybody said, we need receivers. We got receivers. We need edge rushers. We got edge rushers. We need safeties. We got a heck of a safety. Like, we're winning right now on paper. And that's usually how the Cowboys come out, on paper. So on paper, I'm going to relish this moment.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to relish this moment. And that's look, I'm looking at my notes, but that's no shade. On paper, we look extremely strong. Now, I'll get to go to some of the training camps in this next couple of weeks. I'll get to see some training camp videos, but we've got some preseason games that I'm also excited about. So you guys have at it with the whole Cowboy thing. Y'all do what y'all want to do and talk how y'all want to talk. But I feel personally that the Panthers have that same energy that they had in 2015 when Cam was dabbing on them and took them all the way to the Super Bowl. That's the energy that we're bringing just off of the draft picks that we now have in additions to our secondary and our offense.
Okay. Well, man, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I like the way the Panthers played tough to, those last 4 or 5 games of the season, just to show people that, you're not going to walk over us.
Kept Arizona out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Cancel the Falcons Christmas.
Yeah.
Come on now, give me some.
You got it, man. I'm giving it to you,
Come on, man.
I'm definitely giving it to you.
Yeah, we canceled Christmas on some of them jokers that thought they was going to the playoffs.
Look, bro, I'm going to tell you. I don't know how to... Look, man.
What? When the last... Don't turn it to a war when the last time y'all went to the Super Bowl talk.
I'm not worried about going to the Super Bowl. I'm happy with 5 11 win plus seasons, in a row. So So any more news? Any more?
I mean, from a standpoint of where from a prediction standpoint, I'm not throwing heavy predictions in. I want to see how we do in that first Jacksonville game when we face Jacksonville. They got a little bit of hype going. I'm pretty sure we're going to win that one. Matter of fact, I will go ahead and put my money on the Carolina Panthers to win that one in Jacksonville. Again, on paper, because that's all we have right now. Once we see these guys hit helmet to helmet in that week 1 or even some of these preseason games, we can kind of see that rhythm and get a real feel for what's under the hood, right? But if I had to give my Carfax report just from paper, man, I think we're guaranteed to get to 8, and I'm hoping we get 11.
Okay, all right. Look, man,
11.
Yeah, I jumped to 11.
11.
I jumped to 11.
Man, you love those rookie receivers, though, Locke, don't you? You gotta love. I mean, look at Jimmy Horn Jr., man.
Exactly.
Coach Prime did great with him, and McMillan from Arizona, where I live.
Right.
He's an hour and a half down the road. I mean, those guys are gonna catch a lot of balls for Bryce Young,
and they got speed, bro, and they're tough. They're real tough, and that's what we needed. We needed some old school tough receivers who don't mind getting up the field, squaring up, and taking hits, and they can block. So I feel optimistic about it.
I'm optimistic.
And everybody's at training camp. Voluntarily, everybody came, and everybody's participant. We got 100% participants in training camp.
Well, see, that's the good thing about you guys, man. You got a chance to, your guys, nobody's holding out.
Nobody's holding out.
Nobody's
saying I need a
your
little bit more.
veterans are healthy, Thielen is his hamstring is good.
Everybody's good, man. Everybody's good. I'm excited about what the year brings for the Carolina Panthers. And speaking of holding out, the news right now between Jerry Jones and the Cowboys, Jerry Jones is still in the highlights here again, going into another year.
Look. First of all,
I'm supposed to talk about your team.
We're gonna talk about your team.
I gave you a layup. You're supposed to take that, and you're supposed to run right into it.
Thank you for the segue. So our session, man. I'm gonna tell you, dude. Talking about our team, Jim. What can I say, man? This, excuse me.
Okay, we did say excuse me.
You saw how I got choked up just a little bit.
Poor Cowboy. See,
look, this Michael Parsons trade is a different animal on its own, right? Because
they're not trading him.
The trade
ain't
request.
going anywhere.
The trade request.
He ain't going anywhere.
I'm old school, bro, and this is what I thought. He's in the year 5 option of his contract, so he's going to get paid regardless. My question is, what is up with all the stink? If you got a contract, complete your contract. You got paid $24 million guaranteed this season.
That's a little bit of change.
And then he's going to be able to either get a contract renewed or go into free agency at the end of this season.
Yeah.
My question is, why cause a big stink and why sit out and make all this hullabaloo? Jerry Jones has the money. Jerry Jones wants Michael Parsons there. Now we're dealing with a disgruntled individual where Michael Parsons is saying, hey, I don't want to be there.
At all is what he said.
I'm going to get out myself. Jim, what are your thoughts, man?
What say you, Jim?
I think it's PR for Jerry Jones. He does this all the time. I mean, and the one thing I want to say about, first of all, is he didn't talk this way about Dak, and he didn't talk this way about CeeDee Lamb or Ezekiel Elliott when he gave him $100 million or whatever ridiculous amount he gave him a few years back.
Too much.
But he's made this kind of personal against Micah Parsons, talking about his injury and being on the sideline. And trying to circumvent the agent, go around the agent and just talk to the player. Jerry Jones we know this. He's not a good guy. He doesn't do things the right way. He doesn't like to follow protocol. He doesn't like to keep Hall of Fame head coaches. He likes to bring in washed offensive coordinators like Chan Gailey, Jason Garrett, and now Brian Schottenheimer. Ooh. He loves to screw up the Dallas Cowboys. I'm convinced he bought the team just to screw it up. And it actually went against his plan to win those 3 Super Bowls early. And he went, wait, I can't have this. I already tried to hire Switzer to mess this up. How else can I screw up the Cowboys? And he's come up with every possible way over the years, and they stay just good enough, right? Just good enough, and the Cowboys fans, obviously, TD and Locke, right? 11-6 feels like 2-15, and you would think it was 2-15 the way the fans are, and then you would think the way the other fans are around the country who hate the Cowboys, you would think that the Cowboys were, a 1 or 2 win team. But when I think about the holdout of Micah Parsons, everybody knows he's getting his money. Everybody knows he's going to be a Cowboy. It's PR for Jerry Jones. He loves to be in the headlines. He loves to be in the spotlight. He wants to prove that his old bag of bones self is still relevant. He loves to correctly chastise and correct his own son. It reminds me of Vince McMahon in the Vince McMahon documentary, telling his son Shane, you want this? Here, stab me in the heart, kill me, but I don't think you're man enough to do it. And until you are, shut up. Right. And I think that's what Stephen Jones is. Until Jerry Jones, and it's never going to happen, he literally has to die or be convalesced for this team to be great. I'm convinced. And I hate to sound like a jerk as a human being, but as a fed-up Cowboy fan, I'm done with this dude. He's got to just be gone. This is a PR stunt. Everybody knows he's going to pay Micah. He loves to keep the Cowboys at the top of the headlines, and, he laughs about it behind closed doors. But, Jerry, it ain't funny, man.
It's not funny anymore.
Top 7 most important players in the NFL. Yeah. Top 7, and he's not a quarterback. Yeah. He is one of the top defenders in the league, if not the top defender. And this defense will be nothing. As we saw last year, look, they were 24th last year. They were 3rd, 4th, and 5th under Dan Quinn. Everybody thinks it's him. Micah missed a ton of time. That directly correlates with the way that defense sunk last year. You don't get that extra burst of pressure, puts all that extra, look at the DBs last year. Look at their performance. When you don't get that pressure, those DBs have to hold that coverage that extra second or two longer. Yeah. That's trouble. And we saw that with the Cowboys last year in a big way.
Yeah. Well, Jim, man, I always defer to your expertise, being that you're our actual ESPN guy. Even though your majority of your time you've done MMA, UFC, and baseball, I like having your opinion, especially I feel kind of like backed into a corner sometimes dealing with this guy in the studio every week. The Cowboys aren't gonna do blah blah blah, Cowboy blah blah. Thank you, Jim. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, sir.
Well,
thank you.
I thank you too, Jim, because you sounded very realistic, right, with your opinion. And I was going to ask you about your expectations for those said Cowboys. And I'm pretty sure you're still giving yourself, 10 wins? 8 wins?
What? You're going backwards on the Cowboys.
I know. You went
6 wins.
Panthers.
I'll tell you what, I'm about the Panthers now.
Right now, Lockhart, I might actually bet you, and we might have to do this because, rumor has it that there might actually be a couple of bets here and there on the show, right?
Absolutely. But
I'm wondering, over-under for the Carolina Panthers, 11. You take the over-under right now, and you take the over, and I'll take the under, and we'll bet right now. But you know what? I'm tempted to bet you 11 for the next 2 years.
Oh, no, we can definitely bet this year because Cowboys are coming to Charlotte. I'll get your flight, Playboy. Cowboys
Game 6.
Oh, yeah. This is
6.
I call this our annual black and blue game.
Yeah, man.
But we wonder, guys, so here's the thing with the Cowboys, right? As much as we talk about Micah Parsons, as much as we talk about, hey, can Javonte Williams or Miles Sanders, and how about Jaden Blue out of Texas? He's turning some heads. The receivers, Lamb and Pickens, everybody loves Jake Ferguson. Zach Martin was sliding away, and it was time for him to go. Father Time is undefeated. I really like Terrence Steele at the right tackle, Tyler Guyton. But the thing about this team is it begins and it ends with Dak Prescott. We know this. It's a quarterback league more than it's ever been. Ever. You can't touch the quarterback. You can't touch the receivers. So it's basically flag football for the quarterback and the receivers until they catch the ball. So that puts everything on the QB. And the one thing with Dak, he was second in the MVP voting 2 years ago. Last year, obviously not a great year. He throws the untimely interception. He has an uncanny ability to throw the untimely interception. We know this too. But the thing about Dak, when he's playing under control, he's so much more than a game manager, needs to be more of one, actually. But he's out of the shotgun most of the time. And when he's in the shotgun, they throw it 76% of the time, or they did. So now with the Schottenheimer offense, I want to see him under center a lot more. I want to see them use the running game a lot more because, T, you and I have talked about this, and Lockhart, I know you love the running game too. You have to still run the ball in the NFL. Yeah. You have to throw short passes to the running backs. You can't just throw the ball downfield all the time. And now you bring in George Pickens. But I remember watching so many games last year. We finished 11-6, and I'm going, just run the ball a little bit, man. Don't stop throwing it every down. You know, it's like 2nd and 6, and they're throwing it every time. Just run the ball more and trust that run game. And they did not do that at all last year. And I know that Schottenheimer really wants to change that. So I feel like a little more balance on offense. I don't think you need a superstar running back in the NFL these days. Right. I think those 3 guys will be fine. I think Jaden Blue might be the starter by the end of the year. You know, but I do think you're relying too much on Dak. You're trying to make him Patrick Mahomes, and he's not. He's just not. But this year with Lamb and Pickens, if they keep that ratio right, this offense is going to be explosive, TD.
Jim, I thank you, sir. I thank you, sir. Because that is the exact same thing I've been saying for the last 2 years.
Yeah,
when Dak Prescott has to throw the ball more than 40 times, they are underwater.
Yeah.
You can't make a guy that's a primarily good game manager,
right,
and a sound person, you can't make him throw the ball 40 times. Those guys need to throw the ball between 23 and maybe 35 times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if you've seen Dak's numbers, when he throws the ball between 20 and 30 times a game, guess what? These guys are like 40 and 18 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But when he hits over that 40 mark, hey, we're talking like...
Nah, here's the thing. I can't believe that I got to do this entire season 3 with 2 Cowboy fans saying the exact same thing. Now, if we could just
and a Niner fan.
And a
Niner fan. So as long as we can get the Cowboy organization to tune in week after week and take, because I swear if they would have listened to TD last season, they would have got more wins. He was saying it all year. Hey, you got to stop throwing the ball. You got to mix it up a little more. And Jim, you just said the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Team Talk. Each and every week you can catch it. This guy's got his hand up.
Talking about our teams, baby.
Well, that's an incomplete team. I don't know what they're going to do with Parsons. But that photo was amazing. You guys.
They're going to pay him, Lock.
I know they're going to pay him. I mean, that's the crazy part about it is that you have an owner that would rather take. Because, in other words, we wouldn't be talking Jerry Jones if he didn't pull this stunt. We'd only at all.
Yeah.
So each year he gets a little bit of Jerry Jones highlights, and I get that. I just hate that he always gets it in preseason.
Yeah.
And that's sad for the organization. But at the end of the day, it's great television. You know, Michael Parsons is in the highlights, Jerry Jones in the highlights. I mean, you got Des Bryant's back in the highlights now. I mean, like people are just talking Cowboy talk. So at the end of the day, I totally get it. I know we're going to talk about our preseason picks coming up.
Yeah. Coming up after this break, man, we're going to talk about our preseason Sunday game picks. We've got an outstanding bingo game coming on Office Pool Sunday Picks that we're going to be doing live here at Dave and Buster's. $5. It's only $5 to play.
And we
also, you know what? I'm thinking about doing a free game.
You holla.
Free game. Should I do a free game?
I mean, I think the people deserve a free game. I haven't seen any other promotion. I think, Jim, we talked about this too. You know, when you give somebody something for free, it kind of definitely gets them a little warm and fuzzy.
Well, the sign up is free.
The sign up is free.
There
you go. Sign up is free. And I think it's free to like and subscribe.
Look.
It is. It's absolutely free to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe is going to be Alex's trademark comments.
I'm just saying.
Post-production, pre-production.
How about this? I like when you subscribe.
Okay, we can use that.
We'll figure it out.
Coming up after this break, man, we'll be getting into our week 2 NFL preseason picks. The first game, we've got the Dolphins and the Bears. The second game, we are going to see the Saints and the Chargers, the Lightning Bolts on the field at 4 o'clock. So we're going to go those picks, and we're also going to do our Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitch cam coming after the break. So, man, just stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are now to the segment where we do our preseason picks. Now, as the office pool goes on, we'll have regular season picks, so the list will be a lot longer. Today's going to be a really short hit. We've got 2 games, right, TD? We got 2 big games coming on Sunday, August 10th. I believe it is the Miami Dolphins versus Chicago Bears. And
at 1 o'clock?
At 1 o'clock, and the Chargers versus the Saints. So Jim will give his picks, TD will give his picks, I'll give my picks, and this will give you a kind of insight on how we're going to do things this year here at the Office Pool.
Yeah, and also in our last segment, we're going to say what's up to our Instagram live fans.
Absolutely.
On IG, we are at Dave and Buster's, getting ready to get into our Week 2 NFL preseason picks, which will also be a part of our Office Pool Bingo Blitz game that we're going to be doing live on Sunday.
Location. Live on location.
Golly, dude. This up, bro.
At the Concourse.
Send me location. Send me location.
Drop
yes.
Drop
Send me location.
Yeah. So who you want to start? You want to start?
I want Jim.
Jim, you know what?
Jim is new to the team.
Yeah.
So I know the people want to kind of get a feel for Jim and how he picks. Is he picking with his heart? He's picking with his wallet. Like how does Jim do his picks? He's got strategies, statistics. So let's get a feel. I know how TD picks. He's a heart.
Shut up.
He's a heart guy.
Shut up.
I'm the tin man. I got no heart in here. There's nothing in here. I'm betting. I am the tin man. I'm stone cold. I'm a bet how I'm supposed to bet every time. So Jim, give me your philosophy on your bet. We got Miami at Chicago, 1 o'clock. Obviously, we don't know what these teams look like. We know how they ended. How do you feel about that going into preseason?
Yeah, man. I look at I host the Dolphins post-game show. It's called the Dolphins Postcast on the Locked On Podcast Network. 2nd year I'm going into that. And the Miami Hurricanes. Shout out to the U. Dan Morgan, by the way.
Dan Morgan.
Miami Hurricanes finest, one of the best linebackers in the history of the U. I mean, you're talking about Ray Lewis, Armstead, Barrow, so many good Denzel Perriman. And, of course, Dan Morgan is at the top of the list, near the top of that list. But when I look at the Dolphins, man, last year was all about Tua being injured. And they had backup quarterbacks that you would never let see the field anywhere else. Skylar Thompson, Huntley for a while. And this year they've addressed that with Zach Wilson and then Quinn Ewers. Everybody talked about Shedeur, right? And how far he fell. Everyone was talking about Ewers as a potential Heisman guy, potential first-round pick going into last year. Arch Manning took over, and then they're saying, man, get Ewers out of here. And now he's tearing it up in training camp with the Dolphins. So they have a backup and a third-string QB who are both much better than either of the backups they had last year. And the most important person on the Miami Dolphins is Tua's backup. Because I love Tua when he's out there. He just can't throw the deep ball. He can do everything but the deep ball.
Right.
Can't throw it too far. Can't throw it with accuracy deep. Those helium balloons down the field lead to problems. But for the Miami Dolphins offense to really work, to get the ball into the hands of those playmakers, you look at, their running game, super fast, right? Achane is back there. And then, of course, you have the receivers, Tyreek Hill. I mean, they're just unbelievable with the speed on this team. And when you think about Jalen Waddle, and, last year they really underperformed. Malik Washington is another one who could have a big year. And then Jalen Wright is a backup running back. They have the weapons all over the field on offense, but with the year that Tyreek Hill had, starting the year being arrested, face down on the ground before the game, it did not end well for him at all. He had a terrible year, one of the worst years of his career, maybe the worst, right? So they weren't able to really stretch the field with all that speed. Defenses just played deep and they ran to the ball and made the tackle. And they were able to do that against this offense. The dink and dunk with Tua, they played right into the strengths of the defenses and, took away the Dolphins on offense. And the year before, coming into last year, after the way it ended the year before, it looked like the Dolphins offense was going to be a juggernaut last year. So they had to address it with Tua. His concussions, he's always one hit away from being done for good, right? And you hope that doesn't happen. Their offensive line is a little bit better this year. I really like Patrick Paul. He was an early draft pick last season. He's a pterodactyl. His arms are like telephone poles. They're like 10 feet long, and that's great for a left tackle, right? Austin Jackson on the other side. I think they're going to be really good on offense, and I didn't think I'd say that the offense has more to prove, but when I look at the defense, man, and I look at Chop Robinson and his improvement, Jalen Phillips, they just paid Zach Sealer inside a ton of money. I really like the Dolphins going into this season. Minka Fitzpatrick is back. You lose Jalen Ramsey. So I like the Dolphins. I don't know how great they're going to be. I don't see them as a Super Bowl contender as of right now. There's a long way to go before the season. And when you're looking at preseason games, guys, let's be honest, right? The starters aren't even going to be playing. You're going to have a bunch of beer truck drivers that are out there. And we have to bet on beer truck drivers, right? So when I look at this game and I think about Dolphins Bears, I think that the team that has more to prove in the preseason, the team whose starters need more reps, I'm always going to look at them a little bit more. And when I look at this game, and I laugh at the odds makers, right? I look at the spread right now. It's plus 2.5 for the Dolphins.
Really?
So -2 home, right? That's what I'm seeing on ESPN Bet. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I'm seeing a total of 35.5. But the reason I'm tempted to take the Bears here is not because they're playing at home. It's not because I think anything of the Bears. It's just because I think their starting unit and their top players are going to get more run in the preseason because they stink and they need more work. And the Dolphins, the last thing the Dolphins want to do is risk an injury, right? And you've seen Caleb Williams. He can't even throw the ball into a net. Number 1 pick with no pressure, by the way. Just hit the net, bro. You're the number 1.
Hit the net, dude. Just hit the net.
Hit the net. You know, you're 15 yards away. Throw it in the middle of the net, bro. Not hard. You know, not hard. For him, it seems impossible. So I don't like Williams. I don't like the Bears in general. But for this game, I'd have to say because of the fact that I believe they'll play their top players, their first and second units, longer than Miami. Yeah. And Miami will have the beer truck drivers out there. I'll take the Bears.
You got the Bears. What's your score?
My score?
Oh, yeah, that's another part. You got to pick a score.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a real office pool pick, buddy.
Yeah, preseason game. Good luck with that. 17-13.
17-13 Bears. Not bad, man.
Our beer truck drivers that nobody knows, we hope will be better than their beer truck drivers that nobody knows.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take the Dolphins on that. You know, simply because. You know, that first group that's going to come in, they're going to play probably 2.5 series, maybe 3 series. And that might be something electric. Jalen Waddle is healed up. He's 100%. The Cheetah is 100%.
Sure.
Tua is 100%.
He cheated him out of his paycheck last season.
Yeah, that too. But when that first group gets out there, when you see the ones versus ones in the first 3 possessions, I believe the Dolphins are going to score on at least twice in those first 3 possessions with those number 1s in over the Bears. So I have the Dolphins coming out on top. No Diddy. I have the Dolphins winning that game. I'm gonna go 21-10.
21-10. Yep. Okay, 21-10. That's not bad choices. I mean, you're talking about 21-10, and they're playing in Miami, or they're playing in.
They're playing. Miami's the home team.
Miami is the home team. So you got Chicago Bears coming down to Miami. If they can stay out of the strip clubs and just stay focused on this Miami trip, which is a preseason trip, I kind of feel how Jim is speaking to the fact that they're most likely going to play their starters a little longer. I think when you do that, you do get a little bit more rhythm. You do get a little more lopsided. I like that score. I'm going to take that score.
Okay.
But I'm going to take that in favor of the Chicago Bears for the simple fact that, and people don't realize this, it goes under the radar, but the Kansas City Chiefs do that. They play their starters in preseason more than any NFL team ever does. I don't know if you guys noticed it in the last few years. It goes under the radar. You have to be a diehard Kansas City fan, which I'm not, but I know people that are. They play their starters, to your point, Jim, they play their starters in preseason longer than anybody does. The Patriots used to do it back in the day. They put their guys in.
It's not a good thing to rest them too much, guys. It's not a good thing to rest them too much in the preseason, because what it does, and I've heard some of the OGs talk about this, and they're right. I mean, and we all love the OGs, the 3 of us, right? We are the OGs.
Yes, sir.
So when you don't play your starters at all during the preseason, which the Miami Dolphins starting offense played 1 drive,
Terrible.
and they scored a touchdown on that drive in the preseason last year. And then it makes week 1, week 2, those become your preseason games, and guys are not in shape yet, and guys aren't looking sharp yet because they haven't played in the preseason. Everybody's so paranoid of that big preseason injury that we see once in a blue moon that they don't want to get their guys correctly ready for the season. And I believe that those first 2 games of the season, we all suffer because it's not legit top-level NFL football because the starters aren't ready to play. And I think that's
I definitely agree with you on that one, man. So Jim has the Bears.
And that's why I went Bears. If they're going to in fact play,
the game's in Chicago, by the way, guys.
That's what it is in Chicago.
Okay, I had.
Either
okay,
way,
yep, it's Miami at Chicago.
So either way, Chicago. So then I got to worry about them going to the strip club.
They have the joint
in Miami
in the game.
Perfect.
All right,
joint practice in the game.
By the way, guys, I didn't mention Darren Waller. I mean, think about Darren Waller.
Darren Waller, gotcha.
Smith was good for Miami last year, but Darren Waller and Frank Smith, his tight ends coach, was with him with Giants and in Vegas. He's coming to Miami, and we'll see, because Jonnu Smith was pretty good last year when they threw to him.
Yeah. So that first preseason game at 1 o'clock, it's in Chicago. Jim has the Bears. Alex has the Bears, and I've got the Dolphins. We got 17-13, Jim's Bears victory prediction, 21-10, which might barely scratch the over for both of us, except you have the Bears and I've got the Dolphins. And don't forget, everybody, we will be doing our blitz.
This is not a drill.
Bingo. This is not a drill. This is for real. This is real money on the line coming Sunday, man. And I'm super excited about it. So let's move on to LA. Going back to Cali. So
I love it.
Saints Chargers. Jim, you're on the clock.
I'm on. You're just gonna throw me out there, right?
Every time.
All right. Well, Saints and Chargers know nothing about anybody that's gonna actually be playing most of the snaps in these games. That's the thing about the preseason. You really have to be a G to bet preseason.
Or one of those crazy fantasy football guys.
Crazy cats. You know what I'm saying? We got to take the bullets for everybody else. But I mean, look, I do believe that preseason is about players coming in ready. Preseason is about players who have trained in the offseason. They go through the OTAs, the offseason stuff, and all the things that have happened there, right? So I have to believe in a scenario like this, first preseason game, even though they're the underdogs at home, plus 4.5 with a total of 35.5. I like the Chargers for one reason, and the reason is Jim Harbaugh, because this dude is always utmost prepared. And early in preseason, early in the season, you can catch teams slipping when you are prepared. And you know he demands that preparation. He demands that accountability of his players, himself, his staff. They're ready coming into camp. I believe they're further ahead in their development because of Harbaugh and his coaching staff than most teams would be at this point. So for that reason, I'm going Chargers. You know, because we're talking about beer truck drivers, waiters, and you know, what can I help you, sir? Can I take your luggage? That's who we're going to see playing.
The bellman now.
I don't want to make fun of these guys. You know, I'm not making fun of any of those jobs or these players. I'm just saying they're not NFL football players. They're space fillers, and that's who we're betting on. So I'm going to go Chargers with the win, the Harbaugh effect, and I'm going to say 21-16.
21-16 Chargers. Okay, Jim, I agree with you on that part. The only part I disagree with you on, my guy, is that all of them are not space fillers. You know, these are guys still are NFL football players because they are the top 0.067% of all free agents that aspire to be professional athletes. And I used to be one of those guys long time ago. So
that's true.
Yeah, I know. You know, working in Walmart, working at UPS,
not denigrating them, TD.
And you get that phone call from your agent. Oh, it's a big difference, but that's only because of experience. However, I still consider these guys.
I mean, let's not forget Suge Knight played in the NFL during a strike, man. He was a scab.
Yeah, well, there were a lot more other players better than Suge Knight that played in the NFL during the strikes, the NFL strikes back in the day. Golly, that time went by fast. Right?
Always does.
Golly, we're getting old.
You're going with the Chargers, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers as well.
So it's going to be unanimous.
You can't realize. So unanimous pick, Chargers.
Again, the Saints were trash last year. They didn't get better off the field.
Yeah, it kind of disappointed me.
They didn't get. It ain't like they got better off the field. Like whatever they did, they got to test it against the Chargers. I'm not betting on that.
Yeah, those first 3 games of the Saints last year after the preseason, I said, oh my God, they put a 40 burger on the Cowboys. And I said, what in the world?
They disappeared after
then they just vanished in the thin air.
I remember I was on the Saints. Remember I was on the choo-choo train, ride with the Saints. They came out like strong and then literally just dissipated into the nothingness. I guess they went back to their waiter jobs. I don't know. All in all, it looks like we got a unanimous vote for the Chargers, but we don't have scores from TD, and I didn't give a score, so we got to give those scores before.
Right, so I'm gonna give you my score. I got Chargers 18-10. 18-10. 18-10 Chargers.
I'm not going, and I don't know where you got the 18 from. I was going to go more of a 17, but I get it. I was thinking 17. I was even thinking.
I believe there's going to be a safety in there somewhere.
I was thinking that the kickers might not even get any kicks. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm thinking 7, 14. I'm thinking we might see another. But it still might get high again. So it's like if the Chargers I got the Chargers putting up about 28 points.
28?
Yep,
14 Chargers. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me go 17-10.
17 makes a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to kick a field goal. I was kind of hoping maybe we was going to get, they was probably going to come off with it's preseason. So that's why I was betting on the fact that there might be a safety in there somewhere. Somebody might get caught slipping in the end zone. So
it's one of those things where
let's go 17-10.
Until we can get some data on how the season's trending and how these players are trending. This is just a loose way to show you guys and get you acclimated at our new app and how we're going to be betting for the season. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll use this opportunity to practice your betting and everybody get their logins and everybody get their passwords set up. So use this preseason time to go to our office pool.
Say what's up to our Instagram Live fans.
That's right, Instagram Live.
Right there. Yeah, man.
I just want to say one more thing about the Saints, guys, if you don't mind. I like their quarterbacks, man. This kid Tyler Shuck from Louisville, he was great last year, and he might be the surprise of the year for the rookies. And then you got Spencer Rattler. So these two guys playing maybe the whole game this week, we could see some scoreboard, lighting up out there too. So that could be why the Saints are favored in this game, is seeing those two young quarterbacks and getting a good long look at them.
Spectacular. Let's do it. I'm excited, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my social media thing here.
Every platform sees us, and I love that. Every platform this season.
So let's go to our Twitch, not our Twitch, but our Snapchat.
So we got
channel.
Snapchat now. We've got Instagram. We got Twitch,
we've got Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube Live. Say what's up, everybody, to our
what's up?
Snapchat guys
live.
Before we jump off here, man, I'm gonna say, Jim, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We will see you guys live right here on Sunday.
What is that? What was that?
What was that?
That's the best star. I'm not trying to join Rock. I'm not trying to get my Rockefeller chain a little late there, but that's the best star I can make.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, gang, what are we doing? I don't know.
I should have done that, man.
All right,
I'm like Dame Dash, still living.
Anyway,
let's go. Throw the rock out. Hey, Rock, let's go.
So stay tuned, man. We are going to sign off the air right now, but we'll be back on Sunday here at Dave & Buster's for our live show. We've got our live bingo games, our first release of our Office Pool Sunday Picks. Don't forget, go to officepoolsundaypicks.com, sign up for the app. It's totally free, and you can jump on with us and put $5 up here, $10 up here, maybe 20.
Definitely got 5.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
So at least 5. At least.
Yeah.
At least.
So, man, thank you guys for joining us. I'm TD.
Hey, it's your boy Lockhart. Jim, tell them what to do.
We will see you on Sunday. We out. All right, we're ready. You gonna bring us back from the break?
Bring us back from the break.
All right, we're ready.
Count us down, pros.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Hey, first blooper
ever.
This is TD, and welcome to Office Pool Sunday Picks, where your premium office pool experience starts here.
This is your boy Lockhart. Like and subscribe.